Hi everyone, how you all doing? Pilates time. Today we're going to use our fitness ball, so make sure you've got your fitness ball close and handy. We're going to start off nice and tall, lengthening up through the spine, shoulders drawn down, cores pulled in. We're going to take a nice deep breath into the bottom of those lungs. As we exhale, we're gently going to drop our chin towards the chest. We're rolling down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. Knees are soft. You're going to go down as far as you feel comfortable. Take that nice deep breath in at the bottom, readjust that core. Nice and gently restack it, and the last thing that's lifting up is the head. We've got 4 to do. Deep breath in, chin to the chest. Rolling down nice and slowly, going as far as you feel comfortable. Remember not to place your hands against your legs. They're literally, the arms are just dangling. Keep the knees nice and soft. Up we come. Inhale, exhale. Down we go. Lengthen through. Gently rise. Got one more to do here. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest, down you go. Slowly rise. Next movement we're going to do, now you can hold on to your fitness ball if you want to. I'm not actually going to do that because my ceilings are fairly low, so I'm going to do it without my fitness ball. I'm going to stretch up to the ceiling. I'm coming right up onto the balls of my feet and then gently release back down. Deep breath in and exhale. Up you go, stretch right up. Gently take that back down. Cores engaged, shoulders drawn down throughout. And again. And we've got one more to do. Nice deep breath in, up you go. Right up onto the balls of your feet. Lengthen right up to the sky. And gently come back down. Wonderful. I'm going to use our balls. Now, I'm just going to shut my bathroom door. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my ball against the door. I'm going to place my back, so my lumbar spine into there, the ball. And just make sure you don't slide, okay? So I'm hoping my mat's not going to move away from me. I've lined up my hips and my shoulder. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, exhale. I'm going to drop it down into a squat. Now if you can, you're going to get your bottom same height as your knees. If that's too low, don't go down as far as that. You can take a breath here, nice and slowly. Push back up. Now you want to keep your hips and your shoulder in line here. So make sure this stays in line. Lots of people do this weird thing when they're sort of over here or over here. So line this up, keep this nice and straight. Just adjust where your ball is if you find you're not very comfortable, and down we go again. Cores engaged. Don't let the knees push forward of the toes, that's really important. Okay, go as low as you can, and then nice and slowly when you're ready. So my ball is squeaking on my door. Take that breath. Down you go. Take that breath in. Exhale, up we go. One more. Inhale. Exhale, down we go. Hold. Breathe. Gently release. Up you go. Now if you've done them nice and slowly, nice and low, that should have warmed you up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a slightly harder one. I'm going to do it sideways. So I've got my ball behind me. I'm going to put my shoelaces up on my ball. This ball's a little bit big for me really, but I'm going to keep my knees fairly close together. Now from there, I'm going to squat back and I'm going to come back up. So notice my knees are in line. This ball is literally to balance my foot on. It's not to push down, it's not to push back. You're keeping that roughly where it is. Here's the movement. and up you come. So it's basically a one-legged squat, but using the ball to balance on. So deep breath in, down you go. My ball's a little bit big, so I'm not going very far. If you've got a ball that's your right size, you should be able to go almost to the right angles with your knee. Okay, I'm not explaining that very well today, but you know what I mean. We've got one more to do here. I'm just going to release. We're going to swap that to the other side. So you're going to place the other foot. I'm going to come forward this time. Let's see what I'm doing then. Okay, knees roughly together. Deep breath in. And up you come. So I'm just resting my foot. My knees are in line. Up you come. Nice and slowly. We've got two more to do. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, draw that back. One more. And exhale. And up you come. Gently release. Okay, we're going into a hip flexor stretch next. So I'm going to come sideways. Now you need to have enough room that you need to push that ball behind you. So I start with my shin on top of the ball. Find your balance. You are allowed to hold on to something. You're going to push back. Now as you push back, bend this front knee. And you're going to come back as far as you feel comfortable. Okay. So for me that's about here. As I'm pushing the hip down, you get the stretch into here. You've then got to bring that back. I'm going to bring that leg in slightly. So when you're ready, deep breath in, and up you come. So you only go as low as you feel you want to. Hold on to something if you need to. Push back, and then start to go lower until you can feel the stretch into here. So it's this hip flexor. Okay, stretch it through. Deep breath in, and then pull that back. Inhale, exhale. So nice and easy. Should have got a smaller ball. Gently push back. Keep it controlled. Push back until you can feel that stretch in that hip flexor. Gently draw that in again. We've got one more to do. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, push that back. Once you've pushed back, gently go down. Back up. We're going to change legs. We're going to go the other way. So nice deep breath in, exhale, gently stretch, and then when you're ready, gently take that down. Wherever you end up, feel that stretch, and then gently draw that back. And exhale. Quite a deep stretch this one, so be careful. Stretch that through and gently bring that back. Okay. Inhale, exhale. Push back through. Gently bring that up. I think we ought to do one more for 4. Really stretch in. Gently come up. Brilliant. Okay, next movement that we're going to have a go at. So what I want you to do is have your ball about a foot away from you, fingertips on the ball. So there's the centre, they're off centre. Now I'm going to back up slightly, just give myself a little bit more room. Now from there I'm going to push forward. As I push forward, I'm going to slowly lower that ball onto my forearms. I'm going to drop onto my elbows and then drop into a plank position. Now my chest is not on the ball, lengthening through the spine, cause engage. Now when you want to come back, soften the knees and pull back. Okay, so that's a return. Slightly better angle to do it at, maybe here. So it's inhale, So the ball isn't close to me. It's a good foot away from my trainers. Depends on your height, depends what it needs to be. Fingertips off centre, roll forward, control it, come down into your plank position, hold, breathe, weights on my elbows, my chest is not on the ball, I'm lengthening through, I've still got weight in my feet, it's not all on my shoulders, soften and pull back. Okay, we've got 2 more to do. Deep breath in, exhale, roll it forward into that plank position, lengthen through, holding. When you're ready, soften the knee, pull that back. We'll do 1 more here. Nice deep breath in, exhale, push forward, bring it down, hold, breathe. And then when you're ready, soften the knees, gently pull that back. Wonderful. Going to come to seated position on that ball. So when you're ready, okay, check the height of your ball. Your ball should be the same height as your knees. So you can see this one's too high for me because my hips are well above my knees, but never mind. Okay, now make sure you're stable. If you're feeling a bit unstable, go wider with your feet. Okay, you need to sit up tall on the ball, so don't lean forward or backwards. Sit on the centre and sit up nice and tall. Place your hands on your hips. We'll do those hip circles. So nice and gently, you're going to circle round. Make the lovely squeaky noises on the floor. Gently take that round. That's 3. 1 more. Let's make some peculiar noises here. And you're going to reverse that rotation and you're going to go the other way. I think it's because it's half on the mat and half on the wooden floor. One more. We're just going to bring that gently back to centre. We're going to inhale. From there, on the exhale, lifting up and out our hips. As you go down, you straighten your legs. And you reach for the floor. As you come up, soften the knees. So you can soften the knees. If you're feeling unstable, go wider with the legs. So it's inhale, exhale. Nice and gently, just stretch that through. Inhale as you bring that back. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale as you draw that back. Fantastic. Now walk your feet out. So you're still sitting up nice and tall on that ball. Arms are going to come out to the side. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, let's take it over to the opposite little toe. So reach away wherever you end up. Your legs are nice and straight now. So you're feeling the stretch on the leg as you go down. Feel it through the waist. Up to centre in the middle. Make sure your chest stays lifted. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do 1 more to each side. Exhale. This is the last one. Gently bring that back to centre. Gently release. Okay. Bring your feet in. So, feet have gone back slightly wider than hip distance apart. Now from there, I'm going to C-curve through. So chin comes towards chest, core's nice and tight. Leaning back slightly. I'm going to bring my arms forward. I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to reach behind with one arm. Now note, that when I go round, my shoulders have moved. My shoulders are now facing that way. My arm is low. I'm going to scoop that back. My shoulders are now facing forward. Exhale, this arm comes down. So the movement is very much through the spine. Okay, it's very easy to sit here and just do this, where that's not doing much. Okay, get the movement to go through your spine. Gently bring that back. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. One more to each side. Core still engaged. Exhale. Inhale. And this is the last one. And gently bring that up. And release. Okay, so just gently lean forward for a moment, take pressure off. Wonderful. Okay. Next movement. Next movement, what we're going to do is cross hands across the chest, lean back slightly, and gently just pull that back up. I'm going to go sideways so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So feet can be wider than hip distance apart if you're feeling unbalanced. Place your hands across your chest. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, C curve through, so push out that lumbar spine. Gently go back. Now as you go back, your ball's going to go forward. That is absolutely fine. Do not release your head. Lots of people here suddenly just drop their head and they're doing all of this and it's weird. Keep your chin towards chest, keep your neck nice and strong. Now from there you've got to get back up. So keep that core nice and tight and up you come. So it's deep breath in, exhale, C curve through. Then you come, inhale. Nice, C curving through that spine. Do two more. There you go. And up you come. One more to do here. Nice deep breath in, C curve through. And then gently bring that back up. Okay. Now I'm going to have a go at reverse planks. Now for that, to get the room, I'm going to open my bathroom door again, because I'm going to have to start over here somewhere. And there you go, let the light in. So I'm going to start over here. You're going to start sitting up on top of your ball. You're slowly going to walk your feet away as you C curve through onto your ball here. Now, head and shoulders on the ball. So your eyes should be looking up. There should be no strain on your neck. If you've gone too far, your chin gets pushed in towards your chest. That's no good. And if you don't go far enough, your neck is sort of arching and you're sort of looking over here somewhere. So make sure you're in a correct alignment. You hold your breathe. Nice straight line through the knee, the hip, the shoulder. And then when you're ready, you're going to C curve and come back again. So chin towards the chest. Gently push back. Can you see I've already curved? Curve, 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 curve. And I'm up. Now we're going to go again. We're going to inhale, exhale, C curve through. Gently walk that out. Now really squeeze high with the glutes so you stay lifted. You're going to take both arms above your shoulders. You're going to inhale. Now as you exhale, arms nice and wide. And you go lower than your shoulder if you can. Inhale as you bring that back. Now split the arms. So one arm is going over your head and the other arm is coming down beside the body. Inhale. Exhale other way. All the time remain lifted. Inhale as you draw that back. Exhale. We're going to repeat the movement again. Exhale, go wide with those arms. So really working through the glutes here. Inhale. Exhale, split the arms. Inhale, draw that back. Exhale. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Inhale, draw that back. Start the movement again. If you've had enough, you're allowed to stop. Inhale. Inhale, split. Inhale, draw that back. Exhale. We've got one more to do when we finish this one. So all the time lengthening those arms, lengthening the spine. Exhale, working those glutes. Keep lifted, don't dip. Inhale. Gently draw that back. This is the last one. Gently bring the arms back. You're going to C-curve through and release. The chin comes towards the chest, push along the spine into the ball. Gently walk that back. Okay. Right, the next one, we're going to work through the legs. You're going to inhale, exhale. We're going to walk it out. Come into that plank position. Okay, so you can just see my legs. Now, from there, what I want to do is just see if I can lift a foot gently off the floor and replace. So this is the warm-up. Now, you can have your arms down here to the side if you want a bit more balance. And if you bring your feet a bit closer together, that's going to make it easy. If you're really struggling, you can do these heel lifts here, look. So this is the easy one with the heel lifts. If you want that a bit harder, just bring that leg off the floor and replace. All the time, core's nice and tight. Really focus on those glutes balancing you. Okay, you can have your hands to the floor if you want to. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you return. And return. C-curve through. Up you come. I'm slowly backing up into my bathroom, but I'm still here. Okay, we're going to do that again. We're going to make it slightly harder. So if you did the heel lifts, try the knee lifts now. If you did the knee lifts, you're going to try a whole leg extension. Okay, so I'm going to try and stay in frame. I'm going to walk it out. So knee lift, so if you want your arms down here, you're going to have them touch the floor. Okay, that's a knee lift. Now if you want a whole leg extension, that's there. That's a full leg. Gently release. Balance yourself again. I keep moving my head around because I'm looking at the camera, and that's why I'm wobbling. So if you keep your head still, just focus. And release. Squeeze up because you would have dipped. Deep breath in, find your focus. Replace, find your focus. Replace, find your focus. Replace. And do one more to each side. Okay, keep lifting, squeezing those glutes, keep the lift and replace. C-curve through, chin towards the chest, gently walking out. Oop, I'm off. Wonderful. Okay, once you finish that, I'm just going to come the other way. So I just want you to lean over your ball, just take pressure off your back for a moment. So literally, you just curve over and hang. Okay, just let your back unravel because you've just worked it really hard in that position. I'm going to come back slightly. There we go. You can see how big this ball is. My palms barely touch the floor. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I've got my hands on the floor. I've got my toes on the floor. Now from there, opposite arm and leg, you're going to inhale, exhale, lengthen through. So your elbows need to touch the ball. So your elbows need to touch the ball, lengthen through, gently bring that back. Gently bring that back. Okay, 4 to each side, keep going. I'll come slightly up onto my fingertips because this ball's slightly too big. Exhale as you go, inhale as you return. Okay, now I'm going to walk forward on my hands slightly. till I get my hips on top of the ball. Look, my feet are still touching the mat. Now from there I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to slowly lift both legs until I come to a nice straight line. I'm going to hold for a count of 5, and then I'm going to slowly lower back to the mat. Okay, it's all nice and controlled, so it's nice deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lift. Inhale where you hold. Exhale as you lower. Take your breath. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Hold. And lower. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Hold. And lower. One more to do. Inhale, exhale. Hold. And lower. Well done. Okay. What we're going to do now is forward planks on your ball. So I'm going to have to back up into my bathroom to give me enough room to go forward. So, this is one where you're going to lean over your ball, gently walk it out onto your hands, and you're going to keep a nice straight line. So, if you can, legs together. So I'm going to go out of focus now, I'm afraid, because I'm quite tall. So you're going to come all the way so your knees are off the ball, and you're there. You're going to hold and breathe. Okay, then when you're ready, gently walk it back. Okay. Let's just do 2 of those just to make sure you've got that. You've had a chance to copy me. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get my knees off the ball, look. I'm going to hold. And I'm going to walk back. Nice and slowly. Right. The next one we're going to do is you're going to walk forward as far as you feel comfortable, and then you're going to bring your knees to your chest, and you're going to take it back. So, I'm going to walk forward, and then from there I'm going to bring my knees in towards my chest, and then I'm going to push back. Now if you want to, you can do 4 of these. Okay, make sure you keep breathing. Make sure you come to a straight line between each one. One more to do. Squeeze it in, push it out, and then when you're ready, nice and gently you're going to walk that back. Okay. Now the next one you're going to do, before I go back any further, you're going to walk it out, and then you're going to try and do the straight leg one. So, nice deep breath in. If you don't like these, just revert back to the easy one. You don't have to do them. You're going to walk forward. Now you need to get your knees off the ball. Now from there, put your head down and squeeze in. Okay? Gently release. Walk back. Right, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to see if I get a little bit more in the frame, because I was out the frame there, so I come a little bit forward on my ball. I'll try here. So, legs together, walk it out, and then from there, pull in, gently release, walk that back. Brilliant. Come back into the room. Wonderful. You're going to come to seated position on your mat now. You're going to go wide with the legs and place your ball in front of you. The first stretch I want you to do, fingertips on top of the ball, and as you push the ball away, drop your head down between your arms and you're going to get a lovely stretch in your back. All up through your glutes, all up through here. Through your shoulders, gently pull that back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is the last one. And gently release. Okay, we're going to go to the side now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place my right hand on the ball. I'm going to push the ball to my left foot, but I'm going to bring my left shoulder to my left knee. Can you see? I'm going to draw that back, and then I'm going to go the other way. So I'm going to push my left hand to my right foot, bring my right shoulder to my right knee. You're not going to get all the way down there. It's wherever you end up. Just feel that nice stretch in the legs and then through the side of the body as well. And we do 4 to each side, nice and gently. This is the last one. And gently release. Wonderful. Okay, going into rollbacks. So, come onto the mat. Feet hip distance apart, knees hip distance apart. I'm going to use my ball. I'll do an easy version first. So easy version, I'm going to roll the ball down my body, touch the ball over the head, bring it back, roll it down my body, and up I come. Now if you want that harder, what you do is you take the ball up to the sky. So you have it here. You inhale, exhale, C curve through, down you come, touch the ball to the floor. As you exhale, push the ball up to the sky. Okay, so you've got a choice of 2 and all the variables in between. So let's have a go. Inhale, exhale, C curve through. I'm doing the hard one. Going to touch, deep breath in. Exhale. Push it up. I'm now going to do the easy one. The easy one is here. C curve down. It's not that easy, it's just the easier one. Okay, hard one again. And exhale. Easy one. Wonderful. Right, next movement I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to place my feet onto the ball. I'm going to dig my heels into that ball. It might be too big, it might be too big. We have another go. I'm going to try and pick it up. There you go. I'm going to pick up my ball, crunch my knees towards my chest. There you go, that's what I'm after. You can have your arms down on the floor, that makes it easier. And you're just trying to do 4 little crunches. So as you bring that ball in, exhale really hard. The trick is to try and dig your heels into the ball, but because this ball's too big, I can't get hold of it, it's sliding. Okay, so I've gone slightly to the side with my feet. You do 4 there. Once you've done 4 there, you're going to turn your calves back to the ball, and we're just going to do some curves through the spine. So pelvic tilts. Inhale. As you exhale, push that pelvic spine down into the mat, and then as you inhale, rock the pelvis the other way, exaggerating that gap into that lumbar spine. So it's that lovely rocking movement without lifting your bottom off the floor. Okay, we've got 4 of those to do. Make sure you're lengthening down the back of your neck. Your chin is slightly towards your chest. Now from there, it's bridge time. We're going to start with our feet up on that ball. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, engaging the core, push that lump spine down. Now start to curve one vertebrae at a time off that mat. And you're going to come up. By keeping the arms on the mat, that makes it a little bit easier. So you curve through. If you're struggling, take your feet a little bit wider. So if you're struggling, wider feet. If this is okay, keep them where you are. Deep breath in. Up you come. And then curve back down. And exhale. Curve back down. Right, going to make this a little bit harder. You're going to come up into that bridge position. Just take your time. Okay, you're then going to find your balance, so you need to focus. So I'm going to stop moving my head. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly lift the arms up over your head and to the floor behind you. And then when you're ready, gently bring it back. And you're trying to stop the wobble. So core's nice and tight, lifting with those glutes. Arms come back down and then come back down. So you curve back down out of that movement. Wonderful, we'll do that again. Okay, so you need to start with that ball as close to your bottom as you can. Inhale, exhale, C curve through. Squeezing your glutes. Start to lift. Get yourself into a new, nice, strong plank position. From there, inhale, exhale. Nice and slowly taking those arms over the head, trying to stop the wobble from side to side, really working on that core being nice and tight. Touch the floor, gently bring those arms back. Keep breathing throughout. Curve yourself back to the mat. Nice. Okay, the next one I want you to have a go at. I want you to get your feet onto the ball. So you need to make sure your feet are placed so when you go up, you're actually going to push down into the ball and not push the ball away. You don't want to be pushing the ball away, otherwise it's really going to pull on the back of your legs here and it's not good because you're going to go splat. Arms by side, nice deep breath in, exhale, you do it quite quickly and push right up, okay? Gently release. Next one I want you to have a go at. Try bending your elbows. So you bend your elbows, your forearms aren't on the floor anymore. You're going to inhale, exhale, off you go. Push up and curve back to the mat. Okay, next one. Take your hands across your chest. This is really hard. You really need to focus. Inhale, exhale. Come, hold, breathe, curve. Okay. We're going to try single leg. So we're going to place the arms back to the mat. Extend one leg towards the ceiling. Now from there you're going to squeeze it up. Gently take that back down again. Let's swap that to the other side. Extending one leg. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Up you go. Gently take that back down. Nice. Okay. Now, if you did that and you were okay, try doing it with no arms or half an arm. Now, this is really hard. If you haven't got much space around you, you need to be really careful because there is a high probability you're going to go splat. So you need to find your centre, get your weight nice and even. Inhale, exhale. So I'm just doing a half one first. Take it up, take it down. If you want to do the hard one, that's here. I'm going to wobble, I'm not centred. Right. You're there. I didn't just demonstrate that very well because the ball's too big and I can't get my weight down into that ball properly. you've got the idea. I'm going to give you a few more moments just to have a little go at that, because it's quite a hard one to do. It takes a lot of focus. Okay, I'm going to presume you've finished with that. So nice full body stretch, lengthen through. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to place my legs around the ball. I'm going to pick the ball up. So I'm going to bring my knees towards my chest, lengthen my legs up towards the sky. I'm going to reach up. I'm going to put the ball into my hands, my feet, then they're going to bend and come back to the mat. I'm then going to take my arms over the head, touch the floor behind. I'm going to bring the ball back over my shoulders. My knees are going to come back in towards my chest. Extend my legs, put the ball back between my feet. Arms come back to the mat. So make sure those arms come back to the mat before you move. Bend your knees, touch the floor. Extend the legs towards the sky. Reach up, put the ball into the hand. Bend the knees, feet to the mat, arms over the head. Bring that back. Knees to the chest. Extend the legs to the sky, put the ball between the feet, arms come back to the mat. Bend the knees. Pick it up again. Keep breathing, cores nice and tight. Reach, bend, arms over the head. Gently bring them up. Knees to chest, extend. Arms come back down beside the mat, bend. Reach up. Reach up. Bend. Touch. Above the shoulders. Knees to chest. Extend the legs. Place the arms. Bend the knees. Wonderful. Right, from there I'm going to come over and I'm going to place my feet on the wall. So, I've got my feet on the wall. You're going to bring your ball into your hips. Lean over your ball. Straight legs. So my legs are straight. My hips are pushed into my ball. Now my feet are fairly wide. The wider you go with your feet, the more stability you're going to get. Okay? You can't see it, but my legs are straight. I'm not going to bend my knees. Now, I'm going to place my hands onto my bottom and I'm going to slowly lower and then I'm going to lift. This is going to work into my lower back. So if you've got lower back issues, be careful, and we're going to do 4 here. Legs are straight, knees are straight. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lower. Now I'm going to make that a little bit harder. So, only make it harder if your back's okay. If you've got lower back issues, don't. I'm going to lift up into the dart. I'm then going to bring my arms up beside me, take them forward, scoop them round, bring them back down beside the body and release back to the mat. So deep breath in, lift, breath, exhale, as if you're swimming, scoop them round. Gently take it back to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Breath. Exhale. Inhale. And release. We've got one more to do. We're going to take that breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop that round. Brilliant. Okay, the next movement, I'm going to place one hand onto the floor. Now I want you to soften everything. You're going to take this arm all the way to the sky and you're going to stretch. So you need to soften everything. So don't keep the legs straight. You soften the knees. Keep the hips towards the ball. It doesn't matter if they lift off slightly, that's fine. Gently bring the arm back. We're going to go the other way. So it's a stretch. So allowing everything to stretch and move as it wants to. So my hips are level onto the ball. Okay, I'm not forcing them down there, just release the muscles and just let your body move as it wants to. Stretch. Gently bring it back. And let's do one more to each side. Stretch it through, stretch it through. And last one. Stretch it through, stretch it through. And gently release. Okay, I'm into downward dog now. So I can do downward dog on the ball. I'm just there. Just push it out. Come back into that downward dog. Now if you find you're not getting much of a stretch, bring your feet closer together. If you want to go deep into that stretch, feet closer together. Soften the knees, walk the hands towards the feet. And then in your own time, just gently roll that up. And the last thing that's lifting up is the head. Got a couple of shoulder rolls to do. Reverse that rotation. Couple of shrugs. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. And again, nice deep breath in. And exhale. Well done, everybody. Excellent job. Right, I am going to restart an evening class. So if you're interested and I haven't already contacted you, give me a shout. I'm not sure whether it's going to be in the village hall or whether it's going to be in the club, West Malvern Club, or not yet. Depends on many things. We're waiting to see. Okay, take care and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.